Okay, today's trig lesson is a real easy one. Okay, we're just getting comfortable using our calculator. So the first thing that I want to point out is that when we are doing any sort of trigonometry work, our calculator must always be set in degrees. Okay, so calculators usually default to degrees, but if you're messing around or if it's been sitting in your gym bag or whatever, okay, a really handy button to push is the reset because they default that way. But every single time we're doing a question, we always want to make sure that this is sitting in degrees. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to try and find the value of sine 25. Okay, and that's exactly, you're going to punch it in exactly how it is written here if you have a sharp calculator. Sometimes Texas Instruments, if you have one of those calculators, you have to punch in 25 and then hit the sine button. Okay, so this is just an act of this 18 questions today is just getting familiar with your calculator. That's my entire goal, okay? So I punch in sine 25 equals, okay? And then I get this non-terminating, non-repeating decimal. And when I was a kid, okay, we had trig sheets. That's what we used. But we always round to the fourth decimal place or the 10,000ths, okay? So this is going to be 4,226 1,000ths. Now I just want to show you something, okay? Because we're going to use these in the reverse, and this is when we have to get really comfortable with our calculator. Sometimes you're going to be given the trig ratio, and we're going to do this tomorrow, okay? And they're going to ask you to find the actual angle size, okay? So you're going to go second function sine, okay? So this is where we're going to go in reverse. So we're going to use, sometimes it'll say second function, sometimes your calculator will say shift. Second function sine, and then you're going to give it the degrees. And you see how we got 24.99, which is a 25-degree angle because I rounded to the 10,000ths, okay? So you might want to practice that on your calculator to get comfortable with that. So let's do the next one together. What is the value of cosine 53 degrees? So cosine 53 degrees, and here we get this decimal number, okay, 0 and 6,018 10,000ths, okay? Now if I wanted to find the angle size, we're going to go in reverse. So I'm going to hit second function, oops, cosine this time. See, this is the thing you got to get comfortable with. And I got back to 53 degrees. Okay, so that's just the act that I want you to try today. So I know this worksheet only says just to find the value of this, but I'd like you to go in reverse so that you can come back to the degrees because that's going to be a really important skill for you. Okay, that's it. Give this a whirl.